Hey everybody, we are in October, and for the first week in October, these are what I am working with. And just to let you know, it is a new weekly spreadsheet I'm using, and I will have the shop from Etsy linked below, and I'll also link below the kit that I am using. And I'm not using all the washies that you see there. I just brought a bunch out to have just as I play around and get a look at what I'm going to do. So stay tuned for step 2. So here we are, I'm about halfway done. I've pretty much decided those 2 washies are what I'm going to use, if any. And I've got dinners up here and got to continue on. So just figuring out what I'm doing with the bottom half of the paper here. Alright, we are going to call this done. This was a learning curve. Things didn't quite work out the way I had hoped. I'm going to show you a couple things that went wrong for me. One was printing out the new weekly spread. I actually cut it wrong. You can see down there it's kind of up a little bit. So the page is a little shorter. It evens out here though, but I just trimmed off too much there. And then my other obstruction was just the printables themselves just weren't, I mean, you can see there's space on either side there and those lines. So I've got a lot of gap and it makes it look uneven. And some of them, like these were not rounded, but these were rounded. So yeah, it was just, I just wasn't too pleased with how it was working out for me. But I really like the colors. And I do like the spread. They just weren't fitting in the boxes well for me. I did do date cover-ups up top, and those were really large too. Those went down into like the header boxes. So I just kind of went and I just filled it all the way down till I got to my to-dos and just left that part blank. And if you're not familiar with these printables, or not the printables, but the weekly spread, this one folds, so it's Monday through Sunday, which I love having that in vertical. And then you fold this page over, and it's got the month up top, and then it's all lines. So I did put a dinner up there and wrote the days of the week, and then just some washi and my schedule at work, and then washi, and then this is just next week, and then all the lines. I like having the lines there. I had thought about possibly using some washi in the between here, but I don't have the right thickness. And this is like, because it's like a thin, I didn't want to cut washi in half, because that was just, I would have probably cut it crooked anyways, and then it would be bad. Or put 2 of these on there, and if I would have made a mistake, I would have ended up having to rip, you know, I would have probably ripped one of these, pulling stuff off. So I'm like, you know what? We're going to leave well enough alone this week. We'll see if next week's printable is better, which I printed it off already. And we'll see how that works. So I'm just leaving it the way it is. I still like it. I like the colors. I like the fall leaves in there. I was able to use some of the little functionals that came with the kit, which was nice. And I have just the right circle punch for it, so that was good. So below I will have the name of all the collaborators. There's like 42. Watch as many as you can. They're awesome women and man. And I'll also link the Etsy shop where I got the weekly, you know, the week printable spread. And then also where I got the colored fall printables. I'll have all that linked below. And I will see everyone next weekend. And hopefully I'll be much happier. I'm happy with everything I have. I'm just not happy with my layout. Sorry, I'm a complainer today. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. And I hope you have a beautiful week ahead.